What's up YouTube? Welcome to this X-Men Legion TV episode review. Now if you're new to this channel, please do drop a subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like and let me know what you think of this episode in the comments below, because I love hearing what you guys think about these episodes. Let's start a conversation. So I called it X-Men's Legion or X-Men Legion. It's not strictly true. I know we've got the X-Men logo, but this is very far removed from the X-Men TV shows. And, well, there's not been an X-Men TV show apart from the sick-ass animated series, which was just so good. But it's far removed from the Bryan Singer movies. Very far. Because, well, for one, this is just a tour de force, a masterpiece of cinematography, which really was the theme of this episode. We had Potomany, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but we had him this week have a memory artist, so he remembers absolutely everything. So we're getting to have some treatment for David and really learn what he was about, how he became to be. I really enjoyed this origin story of him and how he learnt that he was kind of different to everyone else. And, well, it was cool the way it was shown, but we can't really trust these stories and these memories because they kept changing, they were interfered with, and, well, I wouldn't really trust them because, well, he has led a troubled life, and we've got this weird kind of villain, this weird monster that is following him around. In this episode, especially at the end in the MRI scanner, it looked really different to what we saw before, I think, when they were escaping and we saw the red kind of monster thing in the corner in the Division 3 kind of operations base. So these can't be trusted, but we learn about his family. They lived in the countryside, his father, and, well, it is interesting because we don't actually see his father's face, which is mentioned. We see him sitting down. Now, in the comics, his father is Professor Charles Xavier, who is in a wheelchair and, you know, is one of the most powerful mutants, most famous mutants of all time. And David is his son. So I kind of think that either this is a stepdad, a stand-in father, or whatever, or maybe this is just Charles trying to be a father but then realises that he can't, or for whatever reason he decides to leave. Maybe fearing that if he trained him to be a mutant he would be too strong. Sort of kind of Anakin there. They were scared that they don't want to train Anakin to be a Jedi because he's too powerful. Well, then obviously fucking shit went down mad in the Star Wars sagas. But this isn't Star Wars, this is X-Men. So I kind of think that this is Professor Charles Xavier. They can't have this show and not have him as his father. I just really think they can't do that. And this is connected. This is connected to the X-Men movies, but in its own kind of way. So I don't think that they can do this. They can't have this sort of thing, this huge character in the comics, not have the father that he has, because this is one of the most interesting, appealing parts of this show. So there is that. The episode was just stunning. It was a masterpiece. I just love the way it's shot. I just can't get over how gorgeous it looks. I was a bit worried that maybe the first episode would sort of be a kind of, I would say, one-off, the way it was shot, the way it was just expertly done. But no, this episode 2, chapter 2, whatever you want to call it, was the same. So with Lost, we had a stunning, expensive episode, and then the rest was like some people on the beach trying to find food. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there is that. So we learn that, well, Lenny was killed killed by his girlfriend trying to learn his powers. And the flashback scenes with Lenny were just so cool. I loved this. I think that our David, he is a fantastic actor in this role. He's just so great in this role. I'm just gushing over it because, well, he was just great. And he kind of just gets it, and it just seems like a great fit. And these two, I'm kind of gutted that Lenny was killed so early on. I kind of think that having someone that he's known all his life in this special mutant enclave, or conclave, whatever you want to call it, would really kind of help him out somewhat. Now, having the MRI revealed quite a lot. That he's just very, very powerful, and it just shows that, well, where are they going to go from here, training one of the most powerful mutants of all time? Who knows? But it was really, really neat to see maybe these mutants who've been doing this for a long time actually be scared of him. And it was weird seeing that MRI machine outside of the building. It was not looking good there. We also had that really weird story at the start with the head being chopped off. So what the hell is that about? I mean, I think that will kind of reveal itself over time. And this episode is setting up mysteries and things to be expanded upon as the series goes on, as he goes on upon his memory training, so to speak. But I'm excited for the next episode and just to see the actors and this world brought to life, which is just awesome. So this is a very gushing video, but I absolutely enjoyed it. Usually I'm very critical at points, but I think there's not a lot really to be critical of at this point in this show. So that's it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. I'll see you soon.